Okay, I think I fucked it up completely. Like, I royally fucked it up. This is not good. What do you mean there is no audio? I can see that there is audio. Like, I can see it. Yeah, there is audio. Okay, we are learning. Yeah, I don't understand why they can't hear me though. Ooh, captions. Want to try it? Does it work? Ah, it doesn't. Enable. Oh, I can't enable. I should enable them. I will try next time. Let's see. Audio. It should be okay. I can, like, there is the audio thingy here. I don't understand why you're not hearing me. Ah, I can't thingy. I don't understand what happened. Or what's happening, to be honest. I also don't understand why it's not working properly. Oh. Oh, maybe I understand. Okay. So you should be able to hear the music as well. I'm not sure though. There must be a crazy delay though. Like 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay, no, it's not that bad. It's honestly not really that bad. Okay, so it's 4 seconds of delay. And that's fine. We are discussing Italian mainstream political parties, and we are also describing the major Italian communist parties. I say major because we have like around 20 to 30 parties. We have the Italian the Italian Communist Party. We have Communist Foundation, and then we have the Trotskyist parties, which are this one, and also this one. They are all the major communist parties, and also the Nazbol one, which uses AI art for some reason. They are very silly. all of them, like extremely silly. So we're starting with this. These are all the parties that are currently in parliament, which are Brothers of Italy, which is Meloni's party, Lega or League, which are the northern Italian supremacists. Then you have the Five Star Movement, the Greens. I don't like Bordiga. He's really annoying. Then there is the Democratic Party. Us Moderates is a centrist party which doesn't really have any... it doesn't have any support whatsoever. And then you have Berlusconi's party and other silly parties. These are the percentages after the elections, which are mostly, as you can see, it didn't really change much. You have two parties that have consistently 3%, which are the Action or Azione and the Italia Viva or Italy Alive, which is a terrible translation, but it's a terrible name whatsoever anyway. So the reason I don't like Bordiga, and I think that Bordiga is annoying, is that even if you read Bordigists talk about Bordiga, for example, N+1, I think it's the website, they acknowledge that Bordiga's critiques were not constructive and generally were just critics for the sake, not really critics for the sake of critiquing, but they didn't really add anything to the conversation aside from you're doing it wrong. Which, I mean, sure, whatever. But he doesn't really add anything to the conversation, and the Bordigist line is literally just do nothing and wait until the revolution comes and then lead the revolution, which is yeah. I really like Sandro Pertini, but he is not a Marxist. Yeah, I mean, I'm kind of a Stalinist, but I really like critics of Stalinism. Just not Bordiga's critiques of Stalinism, because they are very, very useless in the grand scheme of things. Bordiga also doesn't really understand the reason, the new terminology adopted by Stalin, and that leads to some confusion. Generally, though, it's not really a very good critique, in my opinion. There are much better critiques of the USSR. So the parties of Action and Italia Viva are centrist parties, which only managed to get 3 to 4%. And their whole political strategy is to be enlightened centrist and just move between left and right. And they have immense power because they basically make governments most of the time. And by making governments, they become essential and can basically control the politics by threatening to just leave the coalition and collapse the government, which is really silly. I don't like North Korea. I think it was really cool in the 50s, 60s, but after the 70s it became almost reactionary. Right now it's campist and not really a good place in general, aside from all the the material conditions, or whatever you want to call it. Honestly, Pietro Secchia was not in the condition to lead the Italian Communist Party after Togliatti's death, because he was basically purged. And Longo was pretty good as far as Euro-communists go, but the whole strategy of the Italian Communist Party was fucked at the time. So pondering, I mean, yeah, the leadership is like a monarchy, but it's not just that. It's the entire system that is really bad. Not just the leader, because the president doesn't really, the chairman or the president, whatever, it doesn't really lead the party. It's still very much in the hands of the party. It's very weird that it's almost like a monarchy, even if it's a constitutional monarchy or whatever you want to call it. It's the entire system that didn't evolve from the 50s, and it remained in this sort of state of emergency without ever ever evolving in any meaningful way. So I'd say it's almost reactionary, if not entirely reactionary. I'm not really sure. I don't think that North Korea is important enough to bother to critique. Like, we aren't going to, at least in the Western world or in Italy, we aren't going to have any sort of situation that can, in which can be beneficial to look at North Korea for an example of to take inspiration from. So yeah. I'm not part of any party or movement, because I think that they're all clowns. No, you know what? We are talking about all the parties and movement. Fuck it. We are not talking about Lega. We are not talking about the Democratic Party. We are talking about all the silly communist parties. We're talking about all the silly parties. All of them. And also Ottanista and Carico Partito. Also cambiare rotta and Fronte Comunista. I think these are the main ones. I don't think there are others that are like relevant in the slightest, aside from collectives. Any readings for PCI position on colonialism in general, or Italian fascist colonialism in particular? You have something from Secchia, if I recall well. I mean, Potere al Popolo is social democratic, but sure. Let's add Potere al Popolo. And the PCI never really wrote stuff about colonialism, and aside from like the early years, the Italian Communist Party basically stopped producing any sort of theory after Togliatti, which for some, in a sense, it's actually really good, because they had terrible positions about almost everything. But yeah, let's talk about all the silly parties. So I'm going to divide them like this. Let's go from most right-wing to most left-wing. No, we are not even doing that. We are going from the Rizzo's party, which uses AI art because they are extremely goofy. Their whole deal is that they are communists, but they follow whatever the right follows in order to get a couple of votes. And they think that China is really cool and will lead the revolution, which is extremely funny. They are basically reactionaries. Like they even tried to make a coalition with an openly fascist party, quoting and by saying that basically we need to move away from the left and right and find a new way, a third way, if you can, if you want. And yeah, they are basically extremely reactionary. They are anti-LGBT people. They are anti-vaxxers mostly. They are very pro-BRICS, very nationalist, and they try to make alliances with every single right-wing micro party that starts to exist. There was, for example, Marco Rizzo and Alemanno. Alemanno was like a mafioso, not a mafioso, like a far-right guy. This guy. They bonded over anti-Semitism and over the fact that they are both right-wingers. As you can see, he wears a Palestine thingy because he wants to show people that he's left-wing, but he's really, really, really right-wing. He also tried to join hands with Italexit, but he failed because yeah, and these guys are extremely unbearable. Their whole idea is to do some sort of Brexit, but like they are all conspiracy theories. He doesn't believe that vaccines exist, that they think that there are ways to control people. They think that Europe is a satanic lodge, that they want to control Italian goods, etc., etc. Like, let me see if I can find Paragone, the PDF of their program, because it's extremely funny. Like, you have all of this bullshit. Give the Italians what is theirs. Like alimentaries, food sovereignty, work for everyone, etc. And then you have this, which is him, but with a quote from himself. It's extremely funny. They got like 0 votes. But they are in parliament. They have exactly 1 person in parliament, I think. So yeah, the Marco Rizzo's party is extremely reactionary. They are basically right-wing. I think they even support a two-state solution, if I recall well. And yeah, they are extremely worthless. They should be purged from every single platform, but we allow them to exist for some reason. Then you have Potere al Popolo, which is power to the people. They are glorified social democrats. Like, they take part to every single institutional thingy. However, they are very moderate. They pretend that they are extremely like radical, but like, let's see if they have some sort of, I don't remember if they have, like, they are for minimum wage, and that's really it. They don't have a very radical political line. Let's see here, maybe they have a program we can read. Let's see. I'm going to look for it. Potere al Popolo program. The fact that they have 26 views is really, really funny, unless YouTube is trolling me. Maybe YouTube is trolling me. Let me see. It's very likely that YouTube is just trolling me. Because I'm really, really bad at streaming. Oh no, I have 9 views. That's nice. So, their program is this. Let's translate it to English. Mutualism, solidarity and popular power. Oh, that's it. I thought it was more, but okay. They LARP really. They LARP a lot. We are rebellious people. We want to take back the present and the future, and the way to do that for them is to vote. If you vote, you control the state and whatever, and that's really it. They don't have anything concrete. They are sockdams with communist aesthetics, which is basically the same for most of these parties, by the way. Then you have the Rifondazione Comunista, which is basically undistinguishable from the PC. These two parties are basically the same party, but this one was created later, I think in 2016, and this one is more ancient from 96. These parties are basically the parties that aim to get votes and support from all the old people that used to be part of the Italian Communist Party and are very nostalgic of the Italian Communist Party and want to like be part of the Italian Communist Party and feel like they are in the Italian Communist Party once again. So they make a lot of like festivals, a lot of stuff. They sing a lot of old songs, like the songs listen to here, these ones. So they play the role of radical folks. Wait, am I not streaming anything? Is everyone just gone? Oh no, it just bugged. Oops. There we go. So, yeah, that's their whole deal. They just pretend that they are the Communist Party, and that's it. They don't have any sort of identity. They support the two-state solutions, if you were wondering, because of course they do. They kinda exist everywhere. Dimitri Palagi is pretty good, but they kinda exist everywhere. They have this silly ass logo for the internet activism, but like they are extreme. That's their whole idea. Just pretend that the Italian Communist Party is still around and that you're really the head of it. They support, of course, Venezuela. They support Palmiro Togliatti. They support two people, two states for the recognition of Palestine, for peace. They are very, very sad, to be honest. Then you have the Trots. The Trots are really funny. Honestly, I kinda like these Trots. I kinda like them because, honestly, they are very ideologically consistent. They have sound ideas. They are a bit sad, though. Like, the thing about them is that they aren't part of an international organization because they were kicked out of it, which is very funny. And yeah, they don't really exist. It's pretty sad that they don't exist. but they are in an ongoing feud with another Trotskyist party, which is the IMT one, and we are going to talk about their positions because they are extremely funny. The PCL, yeah, it's pretty cultish, to be honest. They are pretty cultish in general. Like, if we go to they greet other organizations with Trotskyist greetings. I see. Like, this is a document they made in 2018, I think, in which they defend. Yeah, I'm sorry. This is basically them defending themselves because their international organization at the time was just claiming that they were using Gramsci, and Gramsci is counter-revolutionary because Gramsci said mean things about Trotsky and was openly anti-Trotsky. So this is them defending Gramsci, which is really, really funny, and saying that he was actually a Trotskyist all along, which is very funny. And they end the letter with, we send you our Trotskyist greetings, which is really funny. And as far as I've been told, they do it all the time. Like, they have been doing it in most documents with international organizations. I mean, Potere al Popolo is social democratic. You can't really say otherwise. They don't advocate for anything radical. They don't advocate for the abolition of capitalism. They don't advocate for anything. I think they are even pro-European Union, if I recall well. Yeah, they are in favor of the European Union. No, this is not it. Hello. So, the European elections at us. Let's see. Thank you. Best wishes from Italy. So, they don't advocate for anything radical. They advocate for they basically have social democratic claims. They want minimum wage. They want fucking a strong welfare state. They want the constitution to be enforced. That's really it. It's not like they have anything else to claim that is really radical. Sure, they support student organizations, they collaborate with communist parties, etc. But they are really just that, they are social democrats. I don't think that you would actually insult them by calling them social democrats. I should ask them. So you have the Trotskyists, which are from the International Marxist Tendency, or Revolutionary Communist Party, I think it's called now. They are the classic IMT party. So they sell journals. They have shitty opinions. Like, for example, they believe that class struggle can be posed just by having a strong leader. And that's really peculiar. They also believe that Northern Italy should be independent because the people of Northern Italy asked to be independent in elections. Not full-on plebiscite, but just by voting Lega, which is really funny. So yeah, they sell generally. Representative also members of... Yeah, sure, but Potere al Popolo is still social democratic. They are sometimes useful allies, but I wouldn't say that they are more radical than social democrats. I'm not going to spend much on them. They have an ugly ass logo. They have terrible opinions. They only show up to take pictures. They don't use AI, so that's fine. And they have a podcast, which is really funny. If you want to listen to Revolution, the Trotskyist podcast, boy, they are really bad. Okay, so now we are going full on in LARP territory. You have the new Communist Party. They are extremely LARPy, like very, very LARPy. Basically, they are technically a Marxist-Leninist Maoist party. However, their whole idea is that they LARP as an underground organization, but they aren't an underground organization. They are for people pretending to be terrorists. They even made like where is it? They made basically a list of all the. Maybe I can find it. Let me see. I can't find it. They basically made a list. No, it's not the continuation of the PMLI or the PCM. They are just very silly people. Possibly underground organization, possibly like undercover cops. I wouldn't be surprised at all. Because here's the thing. You are not normal if you make a list of all the people you want to kill for supporting Israel. Like, sure, it's funny, but you are not normal. You are 4 people pretending to be an underground communist movement, and you're feeding the media and journals bullshit. Because it would sound really cool if you made that, but now journals are already saying that all Palestinian supporters are extremely unhinged people who make lists. Funnily enough, there was actually the Communist Foundation and the Italian Communist Party were part of that list, which is extremely funny. So yeah, they also have terrible opinions about everything. They follow anti-vax movements. They were in favor of abolishing vaccine mandates. They have a quote-unquote legal wing, which is the KARK. And if there are like some doubts on whether the new Communist Party is full of it's just an inside job. Yeah, it does sound like Digos, and if they kinda sound like that, then KARK is 100% just cops. Like it's not even a question. They show up they are basically against vaccine mandates, in favor of right-wing positions, in favor of Russia and whatever. And they show up at everything unless the police is involved in doing anti-rioting, which is really suspect. Like they know when the police is going to beat them up, so they don't show up, which is really, really suspect. And they support the NPCI, whatever, it's they are basically, as I said, they are cops pretending to be Maoists, and they support Russia, which is extremely funny. So we are going with the original unhinged, which are the PMLI, the pro-ISIS party. They are okay. You know what? They make good propaganda because this is fire. You can't tell me that this is not fire. This is absolutely fire. This is absolutely fire. You can't say that this is not fire. This is amazing. They have this obsession with the color red and yellow. This is also extremely based, like Free Palestine, one state, two people, reversing the two people, two states, which is extremely funny. So yeah, they are not from the PMLI, by the way. They are from student organizations, I think. Yeah, they basically didn't evolve from the 90s. They are a cult of personality of Giovanni Scuderi, which is this guy. Let me see if I can. He has been in charge since the 60s, I think. Basically, since the party became whatever, basically split from continuous struggle into a Marxist-Leninist party, he was in charge and has been in charge constantly. Funnily enough, I don't really see him often, but since we are both from Florence, I've seen him a couple of times. They are born in the 70s, but they come from another party, from I don't remember the other party. Yeah, they also think that Gramsci is a revisionist. They think that Gramsci was basically Bogdanovist, and they basically think that the only way to have a revolution is if we all religiously follow whatever the quote-unquote masters, which they as basically mean the five heads. If we follow their teachings, we are going to have a revolution. Nothing about talking with the masses, nothing about organizing. That's kind of it. Funnily enough, they had an interview with the Pope, which is extremely funny. And they have an English version of the website, which is really funny. They have some banger quotes, like they have some banger quotes, but it's like a 50% chance. Yeah, it's too old style, but I'm pretty nostalgic myself, so yeah, they have a 50% chance of saying the wrongest thing you've ever seen or the most based thing you've ever seen. It's a 50% chance. They are based in Florence, so I meet them quite often. They even asked me to join once, but I told them not to. They are mostly made up of very old people. But yeah. They always wear red. Like, as you can see, they always have a red shirt. And that's it, really. They even call their beginning the Long March, which is very funny. So yeah. Then you have the Lotta Comunista, which is basically a pyramid scheme. Like, I think they have some sort of contact with the police. Just because they are Trotskyists on steroids. They are Italian leftcoms who reject both Bordiga and Trotsky. And if you look them up on the images, on Google Images, most of the results are newspapers, which I think is amazing. Like, this is from a single event they made, and since this, it's like, this is from the same time period. This is from the same time period, and this is not even them. This is another party. This is another party. This is not them. No, no, this is them. My bad. This is them. You can see that they are basically all petit bourgeois or even bourgeois by the way they dress themselves. They are all they do is sell newspapers. Literally everything they do is sell newspapers. And then their newspapers have the most unreadable titles you will ever see. Like, Party, Strategy and Theory of International Relations. Who the fuck reads this? It costs 10 euros. Back then it probably cost, it was probably like 5 euros. But still, who the fuck reads this? And they've become infamous recently because they have been beating up Italian, pro-Palestine students. There is also a video, which a friend of mine actually made because he was part of the Milan occupation thingy. Where is it? Let's see. Oh wait, this is not the video. There it is. This is them beating up students in universities. So yeah, they are pieces of shit. They have buildings, but all they do is sell newspapers. They don't do anything else. So it's like really suspicious in general. They have stuff. They even have some PDF stuff, but like they are related to a couple of other organizations. That's it. They are reactionaries and pieces of shit. I've argued with the representative in Florence a couple of months ago for a couple of hours, and I yelled at him because he was in support of beating up pro-Palestine protesters, because according to him, according to Lotta Comunista as a whole, all pro-Palestine protesters are in fact nationalists and Islamists, which is extremely funny. So now you have the three main ones. These are the fastest growing organizations, which are Cambiare Rotta, Fronte della Gioventù Comunista, and Fronte Comunista. Fronte Comunista is basically a front of every single communist organization who wishes to join. They don't really have a program. They have a quote-unquote political program, but they don't have a program. They don't have a program. They are in favor of China, whatever. They are Dengists. Then you have the Front of Communist Youth. They are. I used to be part of the Front of Communist Youth, but I have been kinda kicked out of it. And generally they share a lot of problems with Cambiare Rotta. So let's talk about Cambiare Rotta. Cambiare Rotta is basically a union of every single, not every single, a lot of Italian youth organizations, which means anarchists, sometimes mostly communists. They have unclear ideas, and because they are basically a union of so many different realities, it's really hard to get to basically to form a program. So they have very confused ideas in general, and they don't really have a proper line, to be honest. Like, I even think that they are in support of multipolarity. I don't remember though. Let me see. Because I honestly don't remember. The fact that they use multipolarism unironically tells that they are mostly in favor of China and the imperialist strategy of China. They have a lot of problems, as we already said. Mainly they are disorganized. Most of the organization is done by local organizations rather than the Cambiare Rotta. FGC, I love the fact that I mixed both the Italian and English spelling, so that nobody could actually understand me. FGC is very weird. My voice sucks. The thing about this party is that they don't have any identity. Like any identity, any plan, anything. They show up only to be photographed, take a couple of pictures, and then go away. That's them. Really. They have their own journal. They don't have a political line. They steal the political line from Greece, from the Greek Communist Party. And they steal everything from the Greek Communist Party, which leads to them supporting whatever bullshit they support. They, for example, are in contact with Cuba and whatever, but they are just very silly. Like, they have high production value, but like they take pretty pictures. I'll give them that. They take a lot of pretty pictures, but they don't do anything. They are pretty infamous because they don't do anything. They show up, they take a couple of pictures, and then they leave. And they don't do anything. They don't have a political line. They don't do anything. I'm pretty sure that there is the Greek Communist Party is pretty big. No, they are not Trotskyists. They are basically Marxist-Leninists, but they won't call themselves Marxist-Leninists because they are quote-unquote fronts. So they are just communists. But basically they don't have an ideology. They are just very silly. I think I'm not in any of these pictures, but I am in the picture of the party in Florence. They show up, they take, yeah, third period Stalinists, exactly. They show up, take pictures, leave. Yeah, as you can see, you won't see them do anything here. They show up, they do protests, they do festivals. Funnily enough, they are supporting the Popular Front in France, but not in Italy, which is really funny. Yeah, they don't do anything. As you can see, they aren't doing anything here. I don't think it's even them here. Yeah, it's not them. So yeah, they have their own publication. Oh fuck, they mentioned Honecker. This is really funny. So they don't do anything. They show up, make a lot of noise, they leave. And the Communist Front is literally the same thing, but worse, because they are even more of a front. So they have any single opinion at the same time. Yeah, the thing is that they can't be part of the international thingy because and they follow the Greek Communist Party because they were basically the youth of Marco Rizzo's party. Now they are not anymore, thank God, but they don't have the means to be relevant internationally. I'm personally more relevant internationally than them. So yeah, these are all the communist parties we have in Italy, the major ones. There are smaller ones. I don't think that they... this is Monza. It's not even them. Like, this is not even them. They don't do anything. It's really annoying. They don't do anything. They take a lot of pictures. They show up. They get. They take a couple of pictures and they leave. Like you can see it. You can see it. I apologize. I need to use the. Oops. Okay. Like even in Florence, like they are not part of the encampment anymore. In Florence there is an encampment, but for Palestine against the university. I'm not in it because I'm technically not in Florence. It takes me 40 minutes to get to Florence, so I don't take part to it. I help however I can. I've been part of all the protests, but I'm not in the encampment. And fronte comunista Firenze. Let me see if I can find it. FC Firenze, there it is. Like they were at the beginning of the encampment. This is the leader in Florence. They showed up, took a couple of pictures, showed up at the demonstration later, and that's it. They are no longer part of the encampment. Sometimes they come and say a couple of things, mainly to join their organization, and that's really it. Okay, no, here they actually did something. I remember this. They actually did something. This was good. They were helping clean up. This was good. After a major disaster in Prato, this was really good. I think this is not my hand. Yeah, I'm not going further down because you will see my face and I don't want to stalk myself. So yeah. They are just like that. Yeah, I'm joining the multipolar struggle, sure. Currently, there aren't really any good alternatives. There aren't any good political parties. I don't think. I'm going to do a Garibaldi and come to South America through. I have more contacts in the Philippines than South America, so if I'm going to be to do a Garibaldi and joining the New People's Army instead. Who wrote me on Discord? Let me see. Yoink. Yeah, this was an everyone ping. And then the Italian season, true. Season's greetings. What can I show you? Because I'm not really an interesting person. I just wanted to like, I'm doing lives right now because I need to try some things. Because I am actually going to do a live. Oh, I'm not going. Fucking hell! Do I have to talk about such it? Let's talk about such it because it's actually really funny. Let me see something. Okay, so a while back, they started. They asked to follow me. They are nutsballs. You can't really say anything else. They are nutsballs. They are National Bolsheviks. They are borderline Hitlerites. They are like, even without reading, this looks fashy as hell. Like, political struggle, cultural struggle. This is fashy as hell. Metallic Spartacus, Spartan form. Objective Bolsheviks praxis. Geometric Prussian order. And nihilist, devastating nihilist aesthetics. They are nutsballs. They are very funny. They don't exist outside of the internet because I refuse to believe that they do. Let's see. Because, like, they are very funny. The complete name for Sochit is Italic Socialism, which is also fashy as hell. It's really funny. Like, everything about them is extremely funny. And the reason they call themselves Sochit, and I shit you not, I'm going to read you the passage, is because they unironically they are unironically doing a reference to 1984. I'm going to prove it. I'm going to prove it. Let me find. Who are we? I'm going to prove it. Where is it? Because it's very funny, and I did not make it up. Domande più frequenti. There it is. There it is. Sochit is a provocative and sarcastic name which comes from a play on words based on 1984. They are going for the regime aesthetics, but it doesn't really work. They explain it here. Symbol. Where is icon? Let me go back to the original. They basically are inspired from the People's Democratic Party of Afghanistan. I advertised my live on my Discord thingy because I'm bad at being a YouTuber. Yeah, they like Sorel a lot. I basically you can. Did I fucking see correctly? They fucking used a Wojak. They used a fucking Wojak. Like that ass. This is a letter of someone critiquing them, and this is their reaction. This is literally a nice argument, but I already depicted you as crying a Wojak. This is unbelievably funny. So let me see if I can find. And, there it is. Our only internationalism is that between. This is not correct. The correct translation is between fatherlands. The rest is cosmopolitry from the. This is an Italian expression, basically radical chic cosmopolitry, which is extremely funny. All of this is extremely funny. They don't exist outside of the internet. They barely exist on the internet. And yeah, you have a lot of advertisements about them because they have a lot of money. It's mostly rich bourgeois, petit bourgeois people. They don't really exist outside of the internet, so we are not going to bother talking about them anymore. They have a YouTube channel. Do I have more subscribers than them? Fuck, I have more subscribers than them. I officially reissued Italian socialism. They like you can even see it. You can see from the people here. Like, they are not communists. They are fascists. We are not going to bother to talk about them anymore. I'm actually officially blocked on Facebook by them, which is extremely funny. Like, nobody cares about them. It's really, really funny. So what are we going to talk about? We are going to talk about my favorite YouTuber. Let's give him a shout out to a small YouTuber. He's actually really cool. I really like his this YouTube channel. He's really funny. Not really funny. He's really good at being a YouTuber. And whenever I'm going to make videos, because I have a couple of well-structured videos in program, I'm going to take heavily. I'm going to be heavily inspired by his work. Yeah, he's Norwegian. I really suggest watching him because he's really good at sourcing. He's an historian. He's really good at sourcing. And he makes really interesting videos. I'm going to take inspiration from him. Not as much, basically not from the editing style, but from the sources. In fact, I have already started writing the part on Italy. The video I am doing on Italy. And I'm taking inspiration from his style of sourcing, which is really good. Yeah, I think he's really cool. I'm banned from his server, but it's because I did some tomfoolery. Like, nothing serious. I posted a meme and it was pretty sexual. Let me see if I can find it because it's really funny. At least to me, it's really funny. Let me see if I can find it. Band. Let me see. Yeah, because I posted this meme, which is really funny to me. No, I'm not going to get banned from YouTube. I was almost banned from YouTube, actually, because I got 2 strikes in the span of a month. So yeah, I almost got banned. What are we going to talk about? I'm really bad at this. This was supposed to be like a stream that I would do in order to test the double streaming. Yeah, for Rosa Palestina. It was done in order to try to stream on both Facebook and YouTube. It didn't really work as well. It didn't work out as well, but YouTube is working. Falby, I actually had 2 versions of Rosa Palestina. I can actually find them. It should be here because I keep all the videos here. This can be deleted. Let me see if I can find it. No, I don't like old people, but sometimes you have to basically I'm planning an event, and that event is going to be live, and since old people don't go on YouTube, I have to stream it on Facebook. So this is true. Is it this one? Yeah, I had this other version. Which is the same song, but it's sung from a different author. Because initially I found this as the version that was most like the clearest one. Then I found another one, and yeah. I uploaded this one, then a subscriber of mine managed to find the audio for this one, which is much clearer than what you find on the internet. Nowadays, because of me, because honestly, a lot of people just stole my audio, which is fine by me. I don't make any money from videos, nor I plan to. I stole my audio and retranslated it. I don't know why I'm getting so many fucking Dragon Ball videos, but whatever. Rosa Palestina. Like all of this came from my audio, which I'm a bit salty because this one was made like right at October 7th, while I uploaded my video in April of that year, and I still got like 40k views, which was really good, but I'm pretty salty about this because it got 1.6 million views. I'm pretty salty with my audio, but I don't really care, to be honest. Let me see if I can find it. I can't find it. Let me find the original one. Maybe in the... let me see. Maybe in my YouTube channel, in my YouTube thingy. Discord thingy. Maybe here. In suggestions. Where is it? Collabs. Suggestions. Where is it? Maybe Rossa. There it is. I found it. And it was nuked out of YouTube. Of course it was. Amazing. Really amazing. I'm a bit sad that most of my... I managed to upset a bit of my, like... okay, we find audios either because other people uploaded them. For example, there is an entire playlist on my YouTube channel, which is... there it is. Which is just stuff that was already uploaded by people. Sometimes you have to upload your own songs, which I did a couple of times. For example, this one, if I recall well. It was sent to me as an video file / audio file by a YouTube subscriber of mine, and I just added it. No, it was part of this thingy. Other times it just... I have a couple of discs. Unfortunately, most of the stuff I have in disc form is already on YouTube. For example, all of this. I have the original disc for this. So I don't need to digitalize anything. I need to translate tons of stuff. I have contents for ages. Like this is 200 videos. I upload more or less one video every week now, 2 weeks. So it's going to keep the channel going for a while before people get bored. Admittedly, I have already done all the famous songs. But there's still a lot of music, especially modern music, that people really like. This is fine, actually. And if anything, if I end up translating everything, there is still like tons of movies. For example, Berlinguer Ti Voglio Bene, which is a very fun movie, or whatever. What's his name? Women in the Armed Struggle, which is basically witnesses from the Red Brigades talking about stuff. There is a lot of stuff to do. I mean, if you want to send stuff, I will translate it eventually. I don't think they are going to nuke my entire channel down, but even if they do, I still maintain a backup for everything. I should delete this though. I think. Yeah, I agree. There are like Italian communist songs have talk about so many different things. For example, where is not Pretz? What the fuck was the name of it? Consumatore. From the producer to the consumer. This is actually a really, really cool song. I mostly aim to for an audience, but I always tend to attract Italians, because Italians will show up because they see another Italian doing stuff, and also they will check my translation. They will check whatever I say. Like right now, I'm pretty sure that out of the 10 people who are around are following the live thingy, I'm pretty sure that at least 4 are Italians. What is this? Vietnamese Americans for Harris. This is amazing. I need to remove notifications. Yeah, there are a lot of Italo Americans in my Discord server thingy. B is Italian American. Where is it? Ankar or Giandola is also Italo American. Nick is Italian American. I'm really glad that I made the practicing Italian. Mostly to attempt to how can I say, to put Italians in quarantine, so that people in general, oh, fucking hell, so that people in general are going to lots of people joined. I'm going to understand what's being said in main chat. So yeah, since I don't have anything else to say and there aren't really questions, I'm going to play Monkey. Monkey. I'm going to play one round of this because it's funny. I don't know why I'm called Santa Farandra, by the way, it's just a funny name. Monkey. The reason I have this game is actually really funny. I need something like 2 exams to finally get my degree. Not like 2 exams, but I need 1 exam to get some working practice and other 3 exams to get my degree. And I failed one of my exams, And when I failed the exam, I said, if I'm failing this exam, if I fail this exam, I'm going to buy this game. I failed the exam, so I bought the game. I don't like the funny monkey game. I really don't like it. If I'm being honest, I really don't like it. I actually have a favorite game, but nobody would watch me. Nobody would watch me. I would play Fallen Earth, but it's such an odd game that people would seriously not watch me. So it's not really worth it, in my opinion. Like I can see with this game, people will still watch me. But with Fallen Earth, people would just stop because it's really kind of boring. Nobody would watch me with if I played whatever I want to. Because like I can start it if you want, it's here. Fallen Earth is an old post-apocalyptic RPG. Like very old MMORPG. No, it's actually a Fallout multiplayer thingy. It's closer to that, which is extremely funny. No, it's not like Fallout 1 because it's an MMORPG. An MMO RPG. And also it's 3D. It's personally my favorite game, and we can see that it's a really amazing game. Because if we go to Steam charts, yeah, 42 people. It has been a thing since 2009. The setting is really nice. It's actually really big as far as the map goes. It's really big. Young. If I dies at this monkey game, I will stream Fallen Earth. The thing is that with Fallen Earth, it's almost entirely held up by the community. Almost in its entirety. Which, I mean, it's not really that bad, to be honest, but it's not this sort of quality MMO. I'm not a fan of the monkey game, no. I apologize, but I'm not a fan of the monkey. I don't like monkey. Monkey. I should restart the playlist because it. Pro. Okay. Yeah, I guess it's weird. I also don't know the monkey meta.
Io voglio piangere il mio moroso che i tedeschi quei vigliacchi manco pa. Sulla camisa che ha fatto un fiore che lei il suo cuore che
It's not about being an elitist, it's personal preference.
sulla camisa che ha fatto un fiore che lei il suo cuore che fusila di gance fa. E caveremo una fossa fonda e ci staremo dentro in tre.
It's complete personal preference.
Bandiera rossa, verde,
I don't like these games because they are they make me waste a lot of time. So I don't really feel like I don't feel like I'm having fun, and I don't feel like I'm doing anything productive. Let me see. Let me see. No clue. And why not you? Let's see.
Fuggite o schiavi la
Ice Monkey.
perché incomincia la felicità sullo sfacelo della borghesia, nasce l'aurora della libertà. Sì, la bandiera di Lenin si innalzerà nella terra e nel cielo, la legge di Lenin trionferà. Il pesce cane del nazionalista innaffiano i tartufi col bordò
And
e poi
another
un
monkey.
soldato
Here.
trincherista. Son tanti giorni che non si sfamò.
And this one.
Grida il soldato, sì, viva Lenin, che i vili parassiti colpisce con la spada del destin. La pallida figliola della via sul marciapiede il corpo trascinò e la grassa sensuale borghesia per un tozzo di pane lo comprò. Sì,
I have no idea what you're talking about, to be honest. See, I started playing this game, I stopped talking, and 3 people left. I'm bad at being a streamer. Thank God.
Nei pressi della lurida galera il figlio dell'ergastolano va e al soffio della
Unfortunately, I like games, but I don't like to play for multiple hours.
l'ora che
I kinda like games though. which is a problem because I'm not really that productive. I should be more productive, but in this period with university and stuff, I'm not really being productive.
Tuo piccin, venite libertari o socialisti, le turbe degli oppressi a liberar, il rosso gonfalon dei comunisti,
Oh boy, we need stuff here.
sì, grida la folla, sì, Lenin verrà.
We need to put stuff
Valente
here.
amore, che è faro di giustizia e libertà. Sì, la bandiera di Lenin si innalzerà.
And why not you?
Nella terra e nel cielo la legge di Lenin trionferà.
Yeah, I know what you a bit of what you're talking about, but I really don't understand nor care about it. Oh, I can do stuff. Ooh, this sounds really funny. And are you? Banana. You know what? I'm going to put it here. Yes, properly often. Yeah, but I'm not really a streamer. I'm someone who's trying to do the streaming bit. I'm not interested in becoming a streamer. I'm not interested in making money or being famous, and I don't like being at the center of attention. And I'm just trying to stream in order to have the technical competences to be technically competent to do it for the event I'm planning. People got priorities, false. I'm the priority of the people. What do you mean? Like, I'm not good at streaming, nor I will ever be, nor I care to be. I'm fine being the way I am, to be honest. This channel is not supposed to be the channel of the streamers or even a channel about me. It's supposed to be a channel about Italian communist music. And right now I'm just doing an experiment to prepare myself. I need to figure out how to stream on Facebook as well. Even by paying, I need to figure it out as soon as possible, because I need to stream on YouTube and Facebook at the same time. It's imperative that I do so. Let's see. If I played Fallen Earth, everyone would have left. You wouldn't be here either. I need to figure out, like, there is a way to stream on both on both the YouTube and Facebook, but I'm still trying to figure it out. Which means I will have to, yeah, I need to send data to servers at the same time, which is not really a problem. My connection can actually handle it, but it's a problem on figuring out how to do it. That's the hard part. There we go. Okay. Let's see. I don't want to see this though. This really bothers me. Okay. If you... Yes, but I don't know how to do it. Because in OBS you can't actually do a dual thingy. You need to have a plugin for that. I'm trying to understand how the plugin works. Let's try. I'm going to show you Fallen Earth. Just a couple of minutes, then I'm going to bed probably. Because I need to wake up and study fucking quantum chemistry. Like, the option would be here, but there is only one server by default. Yeah. The way it should work, like even if by paying I could do it, I would it would be something really cool, because it would solve like tons of problems. I still need to figure out how to stream properly, but we'll see. Like right now I can see the chat from YouTube, but I want to see the chat from Facebook as well. Camicia rossa, there it is. Yeah, but I need to find it, because I'm currently trying one, but it doesn't really work. Oh boy, it's lucky. Oh no, it's not that lucky. Let's see what we can craft today. So something cool about this game is that the map is really big, like extremely big. Like I'm here right now. You can see how it's a plugin right now. I'm using a plugin, so I can't exactly send it. I will figure it out on my own, probably next time I'm streaming, which I plan to do in a couple of days instead of today, instead of tomorrow. I'm sorry. Like, can you see how fucking big this map is? It's really big. No, I don't have a garage thingy, I have horse. Like even with my horse, it still takes a really long time to move from one place to another. And this is the entire map of Sector 1. Yeah, there are cars. You can craft them. I'm going to, you know what? I'm going to use my max level character. Let me. There it is.
Un discorso fine, come solo un democristiano sa fare. E quel discorso era talmente sottile, ma talmente sottile, che se fosse stato appena un po' più sottile...
It's from 2009.
...dietro quel discorso.
Vincente Toledano.
Ecco il giorno dopo ogni bravo giornalista ha scritto che Colombo è un grande antifascista e c'è cascata
Pure l'unità. This is my car.
Se non stiamo attenti vuoi vedere che domani scriveranno che Tambroni e Scelba han fatto i partigiani e che di Restivo non bisogna dubitare. Una volta ho sentito una canzone in cui si diceva che certa gente per derubarti usa una pistola a 6 colpi.
You can have cars, you can have motorbikes, horses.
Le usano tutte e due.
And I really like it because of the crafting system and because the maps are extremely big. This is my character, it really sucks, but whatever. I'm probably going to respec both precision and power whenever I get the money.
Ma con la libertà cosa c'entra la DC? Ho sentito bene di
It's a very old game though.
libertà.
Yeah, but it has always been on a single server, even back in the days. You can... I really like this game because you can craft everything. Anything you need, you can craft it. Like anything. You can craft a repair kit, belts. Even the components, you can craft them, for example, here. I can craft scrap gears, combustible, adhesive. Everything is craftable, which is why I really love this game, and I keep missing. Cars go faster on roads, horses don't have terrain penalties, nor buffs. Cars require fuel though. Max viewership was 20 people though. I don't really remember what I need to do here though. I need to use shotguns again. Oh fuck. I'm constantly full. My inventory is constantly full. I keep forgetting about it. What's this? Special trade skill component. This is my shotgun. You can't craft nukes, unfortunately. But you can craft every single component in the game. It can't win the Game of the Year because technically this game is on live support. Like the only reason this game is online is because the fanbase kept crying. So the Little Orbit, the organization. Oh, I need to. Fucking hell. The fanbase kept crying, so they revived the game. This is the faction. These are the factions you can join. I'm currently at tech. What EU initiative? Need to, like, I have, my inventory is constantly full. Let me see. Strong grabber. So I was showing you the thingy, the map thingy. Basically, this was the map we were looking at before, which is the initial sector, sector 1. And it's really, really big, like, it takes a long time to go from one place to another. But if you go north, you get to Northfields, which is a map of similar size. Okay, I'm 100% lost. 1 second. Okay, I'm going on the right side. And if you go east from here, you go to Kaiba Forest, which is another map. And so on. And so the map is actually extremely big. And there are no loading screens, which I think is pretty neat, to be honest. How much money do I have? I don't have any money. Anyways, now that I've shown you the Palanet thingy. Oh yeah, I'm in PvP zone, so to wait. I'm probably going to bed now. I hope you had fun for some reason. Is it a video game publisher? You are patches that abandon video games as they patched. Yeah, I'm kind of aware of that. It would be cool, to be honest. Anyways, I'm going to bed. I will try to stream again, probably something funnier and more entertaining next time. And I will try to stream it on Facebook as well. Yeah. See you around.